This summer, Revolution School is about to engage in our summer of Revternships, paid learning experiences that connect students to their passion, their purpose, and their people. We asked our community, what advice would you give to Revterns?
REVterns, I have 3 quick tips because I like to talk a lot, and so here we go. Number 1, be confident. You deserve your opportunity, so never feel like you're less than anybody in the room. You belong there. Number 2, take notes. Take notes from everything that you're learning, about everything you're learning. It's important. And finally, build connections. You never know who you're going to meet and when you might want to call somebody later on. So make sure you're building connections and making relationships.
Hey RevTerns, I have 3 tips for you as you begin your summers. So 1 is always be your own boss. You may be working with other people and for other people, but at the end of the day, you are in charge of the opportunities that you choose to take and that you choose to make out of them. Number 2, don't be afraid to speak up and ask questions. We're just as grateful to have you here with us, and we definitely value your opinions and insights. So we want to hear from you. And 3, don't be afraid to ask help. Ask for help. I think oftentimes it feels scary, but like closed mouths don't get fed. I think it's so important to be able to voice what you need, so then we can be able to provide support from our end, and we can know what support looks like for you. So super excited, and good luck.
Hey there, RevTerns. I've got 3 quick tips for your RevTernships this summer. 1, lead with curiosity. Don't be afraid to ask questions. 2, speak up when you have ideas. People definitely want to hear them. And 3, build meaningful relationships. We're all humans, and we're all here to connect. All right, that's it. I hope you have a fantastic summer.
What up, Revolution School students? If I could give you a tip for your REVternships this summer, it's before you make any moves within your REVternship, think before you take action. I want you to say a line, a mantra to yourself before you make any of the moves, any of the actions, before you do any of the things. That line is, how is what I'm about to do of service to others? Peace.
Hello, Revolution students. Miss Deb is here to offer you some advice about your REVternships. Certainly seem very interesting, and I think you're going to have a great time with those. So I was asked to give 3 pieces of advice. So my first piece of advice would be to be inquisitive and curious. Go into this experience with a sense of wonder and a desire to learn. You're definitely going to learn something. Number 2 would be to fulfill your commitment. So arrive on time, work hard, apply good effort, and that will come back to you. And then my 3rd piece of advice would be to take the time to form relationships, because that's what this is all about. And you're going to meet lots of new people. Take the time to get to know them and for them to get to know you. Okay, enjoy and tell me all about it. Bye.
Hey Rev team, Henry checking in. Jane asked me to offer some feedback and maybe some tips on how to take full advantage of your REVternship. First of all, shout out to Jane for organizing Revolution, for being a part of the process, and shout out to you for stepping up and leaning into this opportunity. On that note, I think that you're leaning in is great, but one way to lean in is to ask really good questions. I think another way to do that is throughout that process, get comfortable being uncomfortable. Obviously this is an interest area, but at the same time, even within some of your interest area, there are new things to discover. And so I'm excited that you're going to have a chance to do something a little different, and I would offer that those sentiments of being comfortable, being uncomfortable, and leaning in, asking good questions are going to be a really, really big part of your learning experience this summer. So good luck to you. Can't wait to hear about it.
Hi there, Revolution students. My name is Rebecca Fabiano. I'm the Executive Director of FABU Philly. My tip for you this summer is say yes. Whenever possible, say yes to an opportunity, experience, a meeting. If your supervisor says, hey, I'm going to a meeting today, would you like to join me? You should say, yes, I'd love to. How is the best way I can prepare for that meeting? Or yes, I'd love to. Can we review my tasks before we go to make sure I'm not missing a deadline? Yes, I'd love to go. Is it okay to take notes in the meeting? Is it okay if I use my phone, or should I bring paper and pen? When you say yes to opportunities, you might be meeting people or going somewhere that you never thought were possible. And so this summer you have the opportunity to expand and deepen your networks and your opportunities when you say yes. Best of luck.